Hey guys, so today in this YouTube video, what we're going to be doing, we're going to go worldwide this time. So, yeah, this time we're not going to be in the United States now. I mean, in the first video we were looking worldwide, but there was no lesson. But then, obviously, last time we did a lesson, it was all in the United States. Expect a lot of, like, Utah area ones, because, um... Utah is my state, but yeah. Hold on, wait. Actually, I'm gonna keep the Norway pin up. One sec. Sorry. Okay, there. Oh yeah. Out here in the Earth, I removed the creepy music, and also I got my controls fixed. So yeah, but hold on. I'm just going to a random place in Norway real quick. Just trying to remember. I guess I'll give a quick summary. So yeah, expect a lot of United States ones, cause like Utah ones, because Utah's my state. I can't remember why I went down. Oh yeah, to fix the sun. I couldn't tell if it was setting or rising. Just fixing the sun. Hold on. We're not gonna explore the forests of Norway. However, this looks beautiful. I was trying to explore that. No. Let's quickly tilt this out. We are gonna explore the islands. Now, there's two really tricky things. We're going to also compare it with the country of Sweden. So, there's two facts I'll give out. They're tricky to believe. This one is a Sweden fact that you could hear from like many YouTube channels in general. Like, yeah, but it's crazy to think because when looking at it, it's hard to believe when first told that Sweden is the country with the most islands in the world. And many channels would say it seems surprising, but as always, if you zoom in, this is where you can see. Wow. Yeah, it's actually, they're all just really, really tiny. Let's look. There's this tiny one, still an island. And then when we zoom into these tiny islands, it just reveals more tiny islands. So it's like, pretty much, if we zoom out, we see islands here. And we zoom in just to see islands, to zoom into those just to see more tiny islands. That's actually amazing. But yeah, that leads to Sweden being the country with the most islands in the world. Norway, I think, second place? I don't know for sure. It's kind of crazy to think because Norway has its coastline expanding all the way up here. Hold on. Sadly, it's dark up here. I don't know if I can. Can I change the sun? Okay. But yeah, Norway's coast is pretty long. But then this fact I learned from the YouTube channel called Happy Earth. I haven't watched that guy in a while, but man, he educated me a lot when I began learning geography. Now, this fact is a lot trickier to believe, if I'm going to be honest, which is why I'm exploring it, because I believe it, but it's so tricky to imagine. So yeah, we're going to explore it today for that reason. But the fact is, Norway, has, so hold on, sorry, just really quick. Norway, this coast right here, Norway has a longer coastline than all of Africa. I'm talking about this, especially too, the Mediterranean Sea is considered an ocean because of the tiny Spain and Morocco opening. Yeah, it's bigger than all of that. And then you would probably, based off of all the information I told you, you would probably conclude because of the islands, obviously. But yet again, it's still tricky to believe. I mainly talk about physical geography, so it's kind of hard to show political geography on this. I'm just trying to do an outline of Norway, but it's like it goes up there, and I'd say like there's a tiny border with Russia right there. So yeah, it's a pretty long extension up, and with islands, it's a little bit more believable. But like Africa is the second largest continent in the world, and it's like, keep in mind, I can't see any ocean, and I'm still pretty much in space. Well, now I can see ocean, but still. Um, but yeah, we're just gonna compare Africa and Norway's islands for like. I've already been going on about this for 5 whole minutes. Sorry, I gotta adjust my headset real quick. Sorry about that. Still kind of uncomfortable in my hair, but whatever. So, yeah, I know I was going on for that for like 5 minutes. It's gonna be like a 15-minute lesson. But let's compare Africa's coastline to Norway and see about the island fact. I wish I could move the sun a bit. That would be helpful, but because it's pretty dark up here. But I think in these areas, it's like really dark. Hold on. So if we zoom in, I assume there's not really going to be any Google Street View. Actually, there seems to be a thriving town right here. Let's see this. And pretty Scandinavian to me. I'm pretty sure. Honestly, I know the difference between Scandinavian and Nordic, but like, I don't know, I haven't studied that stuff in a while, but still pretty Scandinavian to me. I mean, they have other country flags right here, but still, this is cool. It's like, flag is that? I was gonna say, is that Palau? But it's like, that would be kind of random. They have Japan and everything. It's just, they have pretty common countries around. Will this see anything? No. So, sorry. Getting distracted a bit. It's just, we're up here. This is the tip of Norway. This is where you can kind of start seeing islands. Now, oh wait, I assume. So, wait. This is the island, right? Probably, I don't know. Um, well, if it's the same location, I don't know, it probably. But yeah, that's alone one tiny island. We'll compare it to Africa later. Here. How do I Oh, I know why the sun's like this even up here. It's because it's pretty much even and it's like always daytime here and like in Greenland and everything. It's from the fact cuz of the sun and everything. It's just actually I kind of see a difference, but I mean, it's more in Greenland to say. All right, sorry. Getting distracted. So yeah, we're looking at the tip of Norway. And honestly, most of these aren't even small islands. These are like really big islands like these. Let's just zoom on to this. I don't know if there will be things to explore. Yeah, from what you can tell, there's like nothing driving up here. You can't really explore anything. They didn't take pictures. So, yeah. Hold on. So yeah, basically if we're looking, there's islands after islands. Islands. So yeah, keep in mind, I think we're still at the tip of yeah, still at the tip of Norway. We're still by the Russia border, and we're already seeing a pattern here that continues. Now, let's do a quick comparison to Africa. Now, let's zoom onto the coastline of Morocco. Let's get out of this mode. It's really beautiful below, by the way. I like this. Green stuff, but let's go by the coast. Scout out. Do you see islands? No, actually, I should have done this in Norway. Let's just real quick go back to Norway. I want to. Oh, sorry, this is. Let's see. And if we do the same in Norway, let's go to a lighter area. Well, an area with more light is what I mean, not like. Wait. Oh, I was viewing it the wrong way when traveling. Oops. All right. let's land into an area here. In fact, we could land to an area here. This still connects to the ocean. And the thing is, too, I actually should have done this in Morocco. Let's view it now. Wait, hold on. Is there a way for us to view it? Let's view it on this dock. Hopefully they give us a view on the dock, hopefully. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that this could be a lake, too, but I think this goes out to the ocean. From what you can tell, islands, but let's just look at it. Well, it's still physically, but, like, still. Now, let's go down to here. Scout out. There are islands. And this pretty much is like in any area of Norway, even on the islands themselves. Scout out islands, 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 islands. So, got distracted again. Let's go back to Africa to just do a comparison. Now there's there's the country Cape Verde, but let's just see. Now they actually I assume I don't know if that's even conditions. That's just yeah, the same condition. But on Cape Verde, the country Cape Verde, let's see. I wonder if actually is this might be one of the Spain territories. Never mind. Probably not Cape Verde, but I don't know. Is it? Looks a lot. I think cuz Cape Verde it could be like out. Oh, no. This is Portugal's island. Sorry, I'm not. Basically, it's somewhere, but just the islands in general. Okay, this is Cape Verde, also called Cabo Verde. I don't know which one. I just prefer. So, actually, no. Let's not get distracted again, as usual. Like, now let's go here. Oh, geez. This looks like a mountain of water. This is so weird to explore. Let's just go here in general, too. Let's scout out. I don't know what this mountain of water is doing here. Just ignore it. Do you see more islands? Well, there's those, but that's a huge island land. Just scouting out. Yeah, I mean, there's like... No, those aren't even islands either. So, yeah, I think it's really just that when comparing with Norway. And this continues throughout, like, all Africa, I assume. Okay, here you can start seeing small islands. Hold on. Yeah, you can start seeing small islands here. God, hold on. Oh, wait, I was using the wrong controls. You can start seeing small islands. Okay, these are waves, not small islands. Now if we just go here again, scout out, there's not much islands. There's that, but it's like... It's the Mozambique channel. That's not the name of the island, but like, the channel. Now this actually begins the islands thing begins over here. But still, it's not even. Now let's compare what we just saw with Norway. Just real quick. Let's go down to I don't know. I don't think this is the Oslo area. I mean, this is of course not Oslo. This is beautiful. But like now let's just land here in Norway. Let's look for islands. I was about to say pretty much the same of what we saw by the Mozambique channel. But this is actually much more. If we land here, by the way, really beautiful and green here, but hold on. If we land right here, let's scout out. Yeah, I don't think some of these are connected to the land, but like still. Islands. let's land here. Islands. And this, pretty much, from what you can tell when looking at a map of Norway, it actually pretty much continues throughout all of Norway. Hold on. Sorry. So yeah, you can kind of, if you just look closely, you can see the islands of Norway. That basically continues throughout all of Norway. And it's like there's small bits of land, barely giving it any land mass. Because, I mean, obviously, Africa's much larger than Norway, but yeah, it's just those small islands surrounded by water would just give more coastline, but the islands itself would barely give. It would just barely give any landmass, and then Africa's just a whole bunch of landmass smashed together, and it's like there's islands, but not many of the small ones that Norway has given it a ton of coastline. I think too, if we zoom into here, we're in Mauritania, the country of Mauritania. We're just in the middle of the desert. If we look out, there's just barely islands there. Now let's try. We'll not entirely circle around Africa, but look. Now let's look out here. Compare this to what we saw in Norway. Yeah, Norway has a lot more islands. Sorry, these lessons I most times don't sound like I know what I'm doing. Okay, it's been 16 minutes. I think I can do this for just a bit longer. Well, sorry. My headset blinked. It's living just like us. But, oh my gosh. This is a big example. Continuing down, there's this weird stretch of land. Hold on, these are waves. Has some islands. Oh, what we saw. Okay, we're in Senegal now. We're in the capital of Dakar. I think that's how you pronounce it. In this series, I'm gonna absolutely dominate these pronunciations, just so you know. So yeah. Okay. So it goes south right here. Or yeah, south. It's a little circle around. I'm just wow. Okay, this place is really empty of islands. Let's try to see this. I don't know what this it's a wait, it's a road. Where's this road going to? To the abyss. I guess. Hold on. No, that's not even it. This is beautiful, by the way. Are we still in yeah, we're still in Senegal. Ah, this looks like this. Sorry. Well, oh wait, actually, let's look at there again. Never mind, there's no coast around. So, yeah, continuing down, there's not really islands. Hold on, this is kind of a huge island region. But we, since we were kind of going down Africa, let's just do that exact same thing to end this video off. Let's just go around Norway to finish it off. And then we have a true comparison in. I'm just leaving the pin so I know where to go. Oh god. Wait. Still kind of the wrong way. Okay. I'm gonna circle around a bit of Norway. Let's see how many islands we see. First, let's see what part of land is considered Norway. And all I know is on this adventure, I'm gonna get lost and get onto islands on accident thinking they're land. It's my guess. Actually, no, because it's mostly small stuff, but still. And then I'll do a pretty long, not like a really long conclusion at the end, but still, it's basically just to wrap up everything I said. Okay. So far, I know I'm scrolling faster this time. Look at all of the islands. But yet again, look at how small they are, and just in general, look at Norway on a map. Okay, this is like one of the few Africa areas. I don't know how to. Also, this is beautiful below. So yeah, hold on. This is kind of more of a area with a lack of islands, but then not too far, we get to more islands. Oh my god, we're actually kind of getting into islands. That is insane. Dude. So, yeah, now just compare everything with Africa now. So, let's quickly jump to the conclusion now, and then I'll end the video. So, yeah, Norway is not a very big country, and then Africa is the second largest continent. I mean, just look at it. But then Norway has a longer coast than Africa. So, yeah, islands are the key, especially with Sweden being the country with the most islands in the world. But still tricky to believe even when looking at a map, even when knowing the island fact. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. But yeah, it's even tricky to believe even when knowing the island fact. But then when strolling down the coast of Africa, you can tell that there are barely islands. It actually kind of makes it beautiful. Like desert coastline, just looking out into the open, beautiful. Norway is still beautiful, but then yeah, you just compare what we just saw in Africa with what we just saw in Norway with the tons of islands when circling the coast, and then it's really the small islands are just completely surrounded by water. Because like pretty much take the coastline of countries as the country itself, and those would be small countries, just coastline countries. And then with the island coastline, that's when you can jump into a conclusion that Norway has a longer coastline than Africa, because like Africa just has continuing coastline, no small islands, some big islands. Norway has tons of small islands everywhere. They're just smashed together. But because of them being small, that it gives Norway a small landmass that would be barely enough to give it like landmass to compare to Africa. Meanwhile, it's surrounded by a ton of ocean that makes it longer. Sorry, I was confused for most of the time. I just kept thinking of random country stuff. I'm returning to my area of just, while trying to explain stuff about countries, just thinking of so much other stuff. Because now I'm getting reminded of so much stuff again. Like Chile's long coastline, the country of Chile. Yeah, and then I got kind of the... Okay, let's remove the pin, because I'm going to end the video here. But yeah, that was pretty much the lesson. It's impressive to realize Norway has a longer coastline, even when Africa's this huge. But yeah, I'm going to end the video here. So, thanks for watching, and goodbye. One sec, sorry. Wait, where's my 2? There. Okay, I'm going to end the video here. So, thanks for watching, and goodbye.